So the corporation Fever Up called, and they wanted to know if we would do dance, add dance to their Candlelight series that they do. How might I take my original choreography out of a context and put it in the new context of a completely different score?
It was really interesting getting to do pieces of Inlet rep to more classical music, reimagine these pieces almost in a different setting, in a different sound score.
Like for the music, that is the score from Up. That original duet is a very serious, completely different universe than Carl and Ellie, which are the two characters in the very beginning of the movie. But changing the character dynamics and changing how the serious tone duet can be really, really whimsical. I think those types of experimenting are really, really healthy to do as a choreographer, because you don't hold anything as being too precious, and you're being willing to be open and investigate. The end result was something the audiences loved.
The first costume that I made for Fever Candlelight was for Sugar Faye, which is based off of the Sugar Plum Fairy. So we looked at the typical Sugar Plum Fairy costume, which is, the tutu and the corset and the arm puffs, tiara, point shoes, tights. We kind of thought, how can we take that very specific costume and then flip it 180 aesthetically? Instead of a corset, she has a leather vest. Instead of arm puffs, she's got, fishnet gloves. Instead of tiara, headphones. And then fishnet tights and combat boots and Doc Martens. The tutu was kind of framed more like a mini skirt. The skirt I made from hand. That was my first ever garment that I made, and it went well, thank goodness. Yeah.
We have so many people who follow classical music in this city because of the legacy of the Cleveland Orchestra and other institutions in town. And I think that it was really important to kind of honor those people and the fact that they're arts patrons. We met them where they were, and then we took them on a journey during the course of the evening.
So actually, before I was a dancer, I was a musician for over 10 years. I played saxophone as my primary instrument, and then piano and flute and vocals. And so having the opportunity to blend those worlds together by having a dance performance working with live musicians just feels like the way that things are supposed to be. That's the way that it's supposed to go.
It makes it so much more honest, and it's much more collaborative, and it's like a living, breathing entity, because both of these different mediums are coming together.
I really hope that the performances left people with a sense of wonder, knowing that the world isn't always as drear and mundane, but there's glimmers of magic. And I think that that's what the arts, and particularly this concert, was able to present as a gift to our audiences, saying that there is still magic out there if you take the time to look around, or if you take the care to bring these things together into a transportive experience for people.